Hi friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Angel, and if you're new here, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. This is what I am doing today. It is the icicle set, and this is my take on it, and I'm going to show you how I achieve this look. I think it's really pretty, and yeah, I'm happy. She is glittery and shiny and really pretty. So the first thing that I did was I sized out my tips. I gave them a buff. And one thing that I did a little bit different, I used some of this primer here and I kind of went in underneath the nail just with the primer and kind of swooped it all around, just trying to etch it there. I don't know if it's necessary, but I am going to be putting some builder gel underneath there, and I want to make sure that it actually sticks well. And I have a base coat on there as well. And the things that we're going to be using are, like I said, we're going to be using some builder gel, and I have clear. And obviously you want to use clear because it's supposed to look like ice. We have some of this really light nude color. We have some blue glitter polish here. We have some unicorn powder, some rhinestone glue, and we have a couple really beautiful glitters here, and I really wanted the hex glitter out of this. So we got that, and then of course our tools, got some brushes and a dotting tool and a little liner brush and a makeup sponge or eyebrows or eyeshadow sponge. Oh my god. Okay, so let's get to it. The reason I have this nude here is I don't like it when you can see like where the artificial nail and your nail come, meet. Like I don't like to see the real nail underneath it. So this is why I'm kind of doing this step here, just because it'll help. And I actually used a ombre brush for this part, and I'm trying to find it. There it is. I'm trying to find the one I already used. Okay. Oh, and the other thing that we're going to need, I forgot to mention, is saran wrap. You could use a Ziploc baggie if you didn't have that. You just need some moldable, meldable kind of plastic. So I'm just really roughly blending this out a little bit on the bottom. And we're going to just put 2 layers of this. And this doesn't have to be perfect. You don't really see it because we do put the glitter on there and the blue polish glitter. So this is just like an added just in case. So I'm just going to quickly, I just kind of brush it on the top and kind of imagine where the nail would be ending and feather it out a bit. And it kind of looks like nothing right now, but as soon as we put the second coat on, you'll see it more. one thing that we don't want to do is go too low. Okay, so we'll give that a cure. Okay, and we're just really quickly going to repeat that process. And I'm going to intentionally go a little too low here. If you think you've gone too low, just give it a little white. And you still have some on your brush, of course, so it'll brush back on. Okay, we're going to give that another cure. Okay, so we're all done that part. And the next step, we're actually going to do the crinkling underneath. So we're going to grab some of the whatever kind of builder gel you have. And we're going to grab a brush and scoop a bit out. You probably actually need less than you think. You don't want to put too much of this in here because your ridges will be too high. So I'm just putting a kind of a thin layer in there. And to be fair, if you do this and kind of rough it up with just your brush, like so, you actually don't even need to use the saran wrap. But it does give you deeper kind of ridges. So I'm just going to tear a piece off and we're going to place it on. And we're going to take a dotting tool and kind of mush it around in there. And don't forget the sides. You don't want to like put all the product so it's like right in the middle. You want to kind of mush it on the sides too. And it is sticky. Okay, so after you have it to where you think you'd like it, damn. You're just going to pop that under the lamp, just like that, and continue along. So, same thing. You actually don't need that big of a piece of the saran wrap. And just crinkle it in there. And if your brush is sticky, just get some alcohol and dip it in some alcohol. Okay, under the lamp. Saran wrap. Under the lamp. We'll take out our other ones. We'll do the reveal all at once. Under the lamp. It does go fairly quick, this part. Okay, under the lamp. Okay, they're all out. Time for the reveal. So we're just gonna unstick. So there's number one. And as you can see, there's some excess. Oh, that just happened to come right off, but we'll file if there's any kind of leaking out the side. Give that a little file. Does that look great? I don't know if this one is dry enough. I'm going to put this back under because this didn't come off. So we'll shove that one back under the lamp. Okay. I think they look fabulous. Man, it's so sticky, that saran wrap. So then we're going to give it a little file. If there's any parts that are kind of sticking out. You want it to be smooth. Make sure all that dust is gone after you file it. Okay. So here is how they look. That's just plain, and they look super fabulous just like that. Okay, so the next step that we're going to do is we're going to attach some of these beautiful glitters. I've already spilt this once. Let's hope I don't do it again. But I kind of just emptied some on there. And I used just a little daub of base gel here. And then I take my rhinestone glue and just with the same brush, I'm just going to give it a clean, get the builder gel off. And we're just going to pick a little bit up, and I mean a little. We don't need a lot of this. My tip's falling off. So then we're just going to put a really thin coat just where your nail bed would be. And then we are going to use our little liner brush here. And what I did was I just wet my liner brush with a little bit of the base coat and picked up the glitter that way and just place it right on the nail. And we do want some of the little ones, not just the big ones. It'll just look pretty underneath the blue glitter that we're putting on it. I'm going to attach all of it on, and then I'll show you what I do next. But I'm just going to do all of this nail, or all of these nails, and then I'll show you the next step. Okay, so we got all of our beautiful glitters on there. And the next thing that we're going to do is actually stick them on. So I have this lamp here. It's got like one of these little buttons that you can use a jelly on there. And we're going to use a new piece of cling wrap. Oops. So I didn't need it that big of a piece. Okay, so we're going to take our piece of cling wrap. We've got our lamp. Take our nail. We're just going to cover the top with cling wrap and kind of smooth it out. And we're going to put it under our lamp and kind of press it on there with the jelly. We definitely want this part to be smooth. It'll be less work in the long run. So I like to stick it under the lamp again, because I'm only doing this for a couple seconds. Oh, I think I rubbed one off. It's okay. It's supposed to be random anyway. And I suppose you could just stick this right on your jelly, right on your nail, but this is less work. You don't have to worry about cleaning your jelly. Okay, I'm going to give these just 30 seconds under the lamp, just in case. Okay, so these are done under the lamp and they are nice and smooth, but you want to make sure that you don't have any kind of really sticking up. And also, if you have any hanging over the edges, just take your file, and at this point, this would be the time to do it. So just run your fingers along and inspect it. Okay, they're pretty good. Next, we are going to put on our blue polish. So I actually did it in 2 layers. I probably put too much on my brush this time. I kind of, with a dry brush, I am actually pulling it down the nail, but I think I put a little too much on here, so I am going to take a wipe and wipe some off. It's a little too heavy-handed. So I want the very faintest of glitter going down the nail. And we're going to be putting 2 coats on here. Yeah, so when you feel like your brush is almost dry, you can drag it down the rest of the nail. So we're kind of ombreing it down the nail, I guess you could say. Okay, we're going to pop that under the lamp. Okay, now we're going to go in with a second coat, and the same thing. We're just building here, but we want more up at the top. But this time I don't drag it down the whole nail, just up at the top. So just concentrate on the cuticle area. And I'm just looking here to make sure that I like what I see. I'm going to add a touch more blue. Top of that one. Okay, so we'll give that a cure. Okay, the next step. Now, you could actually leave it looking just like that. I think that looks just as beautiful, if not more beautiful, but I was just, you know, having fun adding stuff. But the next step, what I did is actually took some chrome powder and I took my makeup sponge or my, what do you call this? Eyeshadow brush. Jeez. So we're going to take some of our powder and we're going to go underneath and we're going to give that a rub. Ooh. Now I did try it on the top, the chrome powder on the top. I didn't like it as much. It did look slightly different, like this being underneath, it doesn't get in all of the crevices and you really don't want it to. You kind of just want it, the ridges in there to be, have the powder on it. That way it gives it more dimension. I think, anyway. Okay, done with the chrome powder. Okay, so then we go in with our top coat and we are going to go underneath and on the top. And I'm using Beetle's top coat. Okay, I think I'll finish this and I'll come back for the reveal. Okay, friends, we're all done. Here's the reveal. I think they look gorgeous, except I need to change. Can't have that. Can't be not matching. These are so pretty. Love them. and that wasn't too hard. Once you do it once, you could probably do it a million times so fast, so like so much faster. And yeah, wasn't too terribly hard at all. You should give it a try. Okay, friends, well, if you liked this video, hit that like button, please. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I do lots of nail videos and Temu hauls. And check out some of my old videos. And subscribe. Okay, friends, till the next video. Bye.